the other question over here.
Can you go down? Yeah. If I want to get a GDG latest version creation date, step to check whether the latest version is created today.
In a file header, we can print the date and time, right? Using that, at every step, we can check that header date and the time, and we can process the data.
So 2 more answers.
I think maybe the another approach. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
This thing is asking about checking about GDG's later version creation date, right? How can we check it? Because only when we just put the latest GDG version and we can just give a information, we can get it. But I don't know how to.
I am about to tell that. Yeah, I will just try. So I think in
sorry for interrupting. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can put that list all right, that thing, and capture that thing in a temporary file. Then you will be able to get the date, which date like the GDG is created. GDG the latest version. Then based on that, you can further check in a sort or something with whether that date is today's date and process accordingly. I think I have done similar this long time back. I don't remember.
By using listcat, right?
I think I am telling. Yes, listcat. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So we may have to write multiple steps for that, right? So
but listcat
from three or four steps actually. It will not be in a single step. Correct.
Correct. Because
so listcat to identify whether that particular file is present or not, right?
No.
It will give you details of information from which you can find out whether which date the file is created. Suppose that file is there a date you will get, then compare that with whether that's today's date, then process accordingly.
Yeah, let me finish it. Okay. So using listcat, we can get the information attributes. So that output we need to redirect to the one file. So we need to look out. We need to find, because listcat most probably the output is always same, skeleton part it is same. So in another step, using sort card, we can put some condition. We can put the today's date, and we can hit the particular row and column or the number of bytes. So using sort we can do validation. Am I correct? Right?
Yes, Venkat, correct. In addition to that, I will add, instead of these many steps, we can go with a simple Rex routine for this.
Rex,
that will be easy.
Rex is okay, but Rex is not the always. You are correct, but yeah. Next.
Venkat, one more thing, like we can add date to the file name, right? There is a chance using
date. Sorry.
We can add date to the file name, right? Using that also we can, we can say that, right? So it's another question.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, this is actually this question is straightforward. Like we can use giant keys, right, and get it.
Srinivas. Anyone wants to answer, or go to the next one?
But it is asked like what should be the logic in the program, but join keys is in sort, right, in JCL. So how can we do it in COBOL?
The only thing I will tell you, the only thing they mentioned is both files are not in some sorted order in some key. So there is a keyword I forgot. If I have to see that syntax, you have to give not exam in giant case. I mean that file you will get a file one comma for if it is file is unsorted, you have to give a keyword. First it will do the sorting, then it will do the matching.
Guys, can you go on mute?
They're asking. Yeah, they're asking in a COBOL program.
Venkat, for Hello.
we can create Venkat first. I think we can copy both the file. We can use a subscript for that. I think uh, we can match the values. If it both are
Uh,
matching, we put into the output file.
One more
Hello.
answer.
This is CB here, Venkat.
Yeah, Sibi. Yeah.
Venkat, for this, we need to use evaluate actually. So we may have a key for both the files. Let's say it's an account number. So we need to, before feeding into our module, we need to sort both the files by that account number. And in our module, we have to write the logic in evaluate. When file one account number is equal to file two account number, we need to perform our operation. If it is not matching, means we need to, whether if it's an file one account number is less than file number account two, we need to increase the, we need to read the file one again. So it will be read till it, if the account number is available in file two. If it is not there, we need to write another when it will increase the counter of, it will read the next record in the file two. By this way, we can uh, loop till the end of the both the files, and we can exit the logic.
I
Mm,
think we can
Wait.
use
when,
Let me give the answer and we'll close it.
It's a file matching logic.
it's a file
Right.
handling logic, Venkat.
No. I'll try to give in a simple way. Let me close it. So whatever I can, before you ask me how I can give. So we can move the data, first file data into array, read the second data, so read the each row from second file, check in the array based on the condition, based on the search condition, we will write into respective files.
Correct.
If
But
I'm wrong, correct me.
it will be long time.
That is what. See, that
Long
is what I
running.
said. We need to use subscript and a offer clause table, internal table for that.
No, actually, file matching
And
logic is
adding to
better.
that,
We need to use an internal
search
table,
all
right?
can be
That
used.
Yeah, one
search all
by
will
one.
going to do a binary search. It don't do the sequential search, right? Search all cannot be used, I think.
No, just we need to get a key from both the files, and we need to just perform the file matching logic. Before writing, just need to perform that operation and write that into output file.
Yeah, I also agree with Dinesh because I have recently built this project. Directly we can give the record. Not for every field we need to select this field is matching or not. We are considering the record then, right?
Because subscript or array
Venkat,
will be a time complexity compared to this.
Can I answer, Venkat?
Yeah, quickly.
Yes. File handling is a fine answer, but file should be in sorted order. That's it.
Okay, fine. Go into the next
Venkat,
question.
sorry for disturbing. Actually, I have one question in this one.
Yeah.
Like even if the files are sorted, assume like we have duplicate keys in file A. So in that case, if we go for sort, it will get the exact match and will get the records. But in case of COBOL, right?
Okay, so Deepan,
We will miss some records.
Yeah, go on mute. I'll close it your question. So team, I'll reframe, or maybe I'm trying to reach his question as well as. See, okay, there is an array. There are three records are same. Okay, so how to display three records in spool? I'm repeating my question. In array, 100 records are there, but three records are same. Three records, when three key values are same. Now, how to display three of them? What is the question, the objective or logic here? As you know, either linear or binary search. One search is, when condition is satisfied, it will come out of it. Okay.
Search all.
But no, whatever you take, search all, search, both cases same. Okay. So
Okay.
search all also. Once it match, that's all. It will be out of search. Okay. It will not start from again this starting, right?
Correct. Half part is gone. Yeah.
Right. So now this is the question to you guys. Okay, see, I guess it, yeah.
Venkat, can I answer this one?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure whether search for enough, but I will use the logic. The I and I plus 1. So like that. So we have to make a loop kind of, and we have to check first record to second, second to third, third to fourth, like that. So
Okay.
whenever we get the match, we will display. That's it. So definitely 3 records will be matched, and we will display, and after that it will come out from the list.
But I have to do a research. Okay, fine. That is the question. But the answer, I mean, for my question, I did not get the answer. Okay. I mean, what I